Hello, let's have a look at some of the important Linux commands to see the disk usage, as in how much amount of disk has been used and what's the size, like how much amount of um, the partition is free, and where the partitions are mounted. We can use df command to see all the disk usages. If you don't have this command, uh, you might need to install uh, packages which contain this particular binary. It varies on distribution to distribution, so you can check out or Google for your particular distribution. So df command is used to check uh, what is the total size available on the partition and how much of the disk has been used up and how much of uh, the disk is still available or free. Let me list down all the partitions in my hard disk. You can see all those information in device directory here. If you have multiple hard disks, this nodes will be something like SDA, SDB, SDC. Here I have only one hard disk attached to my system, so I can see only SDAs here. So for example, if you have some other or second hard disk attached to the system, you can see something like device SDB1 or device SDB2 if you have multiple partitions on that hard disk. And if you attach one more, say for example some USB device, then it will be listed as SDC1, SDC2, etc, etc. So here I can see some 8 partitions are there in my hard disk, and I use df command to see like where these partitions are mounted, and also what's the total size available on these partitions. Actually my SDA8 is my root partition. I use BG here. B is for displaying the partition, like a total size in GBs. If I replace G by M, it will display it in terms of number of megabytes. So if I enter here, I can see device 8, which is my root partition. Here mounted on shows like in which directory of your file system this partition has been mounted. So this is the total size available, and 40 GB has been used up, and still 8 GB is available in this partition. So if I see my SDA3 is NTFS formatted, so even I can see free size for NTFS formatted partition as well. So df displays the free space available on SDA3, and you can see it's mounted on some other directory, and what percentage of the hard disk has been used and what is the size still available. If I replace G by M, it displays in number of megabytes. So if you need more granularity in terms of megabytes or kilobytes, you can use replace M by K. It will display in kilobytes. So the concept here being all these commands like df and for example CPU info or lspci, all these commands which are related to the devices, these commands take the information from the proc directory. So let's see the contents of proc directory. So here you can see there are a number of files listed here, particularly these files, for example devices and CPU info and mem info. So all these files contain the information about the devices attached. um, for example, if I display CPU info, for example, I'll just cat all the contents of CPU info file. So here you can see like how many processors are attached, and what is the specification for that particular processor, and everything about the processor you can see here. So all these commands, actually the free command takes the information from the meminfo file. So let's see the contents of meminfo. So meminfo contains all the information about the RAM. So here you can see this what is the size of the RAM, how much how much amount of the RAM is free, and buffer size. So here you can see all the information about the RAM. So this proc directory is very useful in Linux, and it contains the files having the information about all the devices attached. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.